No! No, we can't defeat Welkin. Keep running. We cannot defeat Welkin. We're almost across this thing. Keep going. Howdy, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles X. Picking up this episode right where we left off on the last one, with Lynn's very first Affinity Mission, which I didn't realize when I started it, but we actually have to finish it. Like, when you start an Affinity Mission, you can't do anything else until it's finished. This leads to some confusion and concern later on, but for now, please enjoy this video of, well, Lynn's Affinity Mission and some other assorted side content. Guess what we're gonna go do now? Because we can't start the next bit of the story. It's Affinity Mission time, baby. Let's check in with Lynn. I'm ready.
Something wrong, Linley? Tatsu not hear any chopping. And Tatsu is dying of hunger. Linley doesn't want to be murderer, does Linley?
Oh, sorry. I'll whip something up here real quick.
He's right, Lynn. You seem a little off today.
No, I'm fine. It's just... we detected a transmission loss in the Industrial District energy system.
You repaired that before, right? How much of a loss?
It crossed 5% yesterday.
That sounds well within safety tolerances.
Yeah, it is. It's not that so much. It's just... the upgrades I installed should be working better than that. It should have been a year till we detected any loss whatsoever.
Ah, so it's a mechanic's pride, is it? Sounds like a worthy mission. Why don't we go run some diagnostics?
Right.
But dinner...
Team up with Lynn and fix the electrical fault. We'll do that. I'm on board. I mean, we can't do anything else right now anyway, so why not? And we've got this whole party with us. Should we switch out Gwen for someone else? I mean, not that I dislike the fella, he's been great, but we have a whole list of other potential party members we could add. For example, literally 2 other people. If we wanted to get Irina, or maybe Doug, you know what? Doug has a bit of a sort of a working relationship with Lynn. He flew a Skell that Lynn built that crashed into the ground, and he's still pretty upset about it. So maybe now is a good opportunity to sort of bring them back together and mend that working relationship, right? I don't want him to be like long-term upset about the fact that he almost died and it was Lynn's fault because she hooked up the exhaust into the intake. We definitely don't want that to be an ongoing issue. Now, we don't have to run all the way across town. We could fast travel. But I think what we're going to do... Ooh, shoot the gap. Shoot the gap. Yeah, we could just phase right through it. It doesn't matter. I heard Carl grumbling about something over at the East Gate. I wonder if he's having some sort of trouble with his assignment. He probably is, and we'll probably end up talking to him about it, because at this point, we got to get our level up so we can continue the story anyway. So we'll probably go talk to Carl. But for right now, I want to walk through town properly this time. Because at the start of this episode, we tried to walk through town. Or the start of the stream, I should say. And instead, we jumped onto, well, I guess I should say fell intentionally, onto a thing that we couldn't get off of because the game won't let us jump just yet. Select behind the story, I assume, based on something that we were told earlier. Being that, you know, jumping was not unlocked until... It didn't actually say that jumping was locked. What it said was, I hit the jump button, and it said you'll have to progress the story to unlock that ability, or something along those lines. Which would suggest to me that, yeah... for whatever reason, jumping is going to be a skill that we acquire later. I don't remember that! Apparently that's the case. Let's go this way instead. This is going to take us well into the commercial district. We have these just absolutely lovely buildings here. Look at the fine detail on that. Look at the highest quality textures on this here Nintendo Switch. Switch 2 cannot come out fast enough. It'll get better the closer you get. That's how LOD works. It's just that was a little bit rough, right? Way back there. They do a good job. They do what they can. I would love to see what Monolith Soft could do if they were unrestricted by Nintendo's hardware. But for now, we'll live with this. You know, it's alright. It's okay. I am looking forward to seeing how this game runs on Switch 2, though. I'm hoping it gets like a dedicated patch. This pop-in is kind of the worst thing about the game, where you'll be running and then people will just appear right in front of you. It's not so bad when you're walking at a normal pace. But when you're well, no, even they popped in, like, last second. Whoa! It's a bean with wheels. Kind of like it. I would drive one of those. I don't know if I'd fit, but I'd try. It seems like it would be fun. How do we actually get to this place? Is there like an elevator around here? How do we gain entry to this area? I think I figured it out. There's a big ramp. Ooh, there's a series of stairs here. This is where we came in from. Oh, I see. I think we're going back up to where the elevator takes us. All right, Lynn, don't you worry. Saw Elma on a lunch break recently. She was talking to a mechanic and seemed worked up about something. I was going to ask her for an autograph, but it looked like a bad time. Okay, so there's a heart-to-heart to be had around here somewhere. We came all the way up here only for that to, I think, be a waste of time. I think we actually need to run over here. You know what? Could have used the elevator back there. It's probably what we could have done. Yeah, I think this is going to take longer now because we're going to have to go out here and use an elevator anyway. Yeah, that was a mistake that could have been easily avoided. That's fine. Do we have stairs? Like, we don't have to take a lift if there's just stairs. There really should be stairs. Like, I understand the elevator would be faster and definitely a lot easier on the joints. You know, long term, you going up stairs like that every day, all day, it's eventually going to wear down the your kneecaps. But I think, you know, in case of emergency, if the lift goes down, if the power's out, or if you're just a bozo who ran past an elevator and you have to run to a different elevator, maybe just having stairs as a backup would be nice. A nice option to have. Not a requirement, just a nice option to have. See, now you get up here, you take the elevator, and you have just more stairs. Like, choose one or the other. Don't make me use both. Don't make me use both. Bart, how you doing?
No, haven't noticed any transmission loss in the energy system recently.
But it's in the readings. Please, you have to check one more time.
Jargon flies over a very short head of Tatsu.
NLA used to be the residential area of a spaceship. We're standing in what was the outer wall. Since we no longer need positional thrusters, we rerouted that energy elsewhere. Now it travels from the main,
Yeah, no, he's not following any of this.
Basically, it's leaking. Lynn patched it up, but it's still leaking a little bit.
Ah, Tatsu knows all about leaking. Now Tatsu get it.
Tatsu does some leaking himself sometimes.
What is it? Ah, I guess it's been a while since you've seen Lynn fix things instead of shoot them. Surprised?
I don't think we've ever seen her fix anything. The only thing we've ever seen her do was accidentally almost get a man killed from hooking up the exhaust wrong. That's when we had to initially question why they've got a 13-year-old child doing this task. Has she always done both, or comment on how much fun she seems to be having? That one.
You can tell she loves it. But she understands, you know? The different parts we all need to play for us to survive on Mira. Still, given the choice, I'm sure she'd lay down her weapons for this in a heartbeat.
Well, then let's leave her here instead of dragging her around Mira to fight monsters.
Lynn was a key part of the engineering team. During the crash, she stayed with the engines until the very last moment. Despite her age, no one can question her skill or dedication.
Reliable
She
mechanic.
says something's wrong with the system here. There is.
I think we might have gone a little too ghostly white with our
The
flesh.
replacement part.
The one you installed before?
Right. Turns out it was made here in New LA. Unfortunately, the quality doesn't match the Earth-made parts we had on the White Whale.
I suppose it makes sense that it wouldn't.
But if we're lucky, a usable part may have landed somewhere in Starfall Basin.
If Lindley says so, then Team Tatsu will go. Sooner friends fix leak, sooner Tatsu can eat.
Well, you
My
all
man
know
always has his priorities
better get a
straight.
Move on.
All right, the repair job. We've got to wander off a good long ways to get to the Starfall Basin, which is, oh goodness me, all the way over here. No, that's an unaccepted mission. Hold on, wait, are we going here? Yes, we are. Wait, Starfall Basin is where we're from, isn't it? Or we came from, like, up in here somewhere. I think that might be, yeah, there's Shadow Rise. Well, we can fast travel back to Shadow Rise, and then we'll just wander our way back in past all of these sort of low-level beasts. If these guys attack us, you know what? Whatever. Attack me. I'm ready. I hit the wrong button. I'm ready. I don't think they're going to attack me. Good for them, because I couldn't figure out how to attack them either. I'm wondering if it's not going to be up there, though. Like, I'm wondering if it's going to be around the other side, and I'm not going to be able to figure out how to get to them. Also, apparently, we left something over here, and we did not get it last time we were in the area, which is embarrassing and cringe. But while we're here, we can throw down a data probe, which is going to be useful in the long run. And we can maybe set up some more, like, mining probes and whatnot. Oh, you know what? We still have a little mission to go drop off some of the Miranium that we've collected to someone somewhere at some point. I think one of the arms manufacturers requested it. Let us go. Field action succeeded. We've learned a little bit more about what's around us here, including that there is a treasure over here that we've already gotten. And right up here is, I guess, the Affinity Mission is going to be what we need to do for this area. There is also a couple more bits of treasure. This is where we came from, isn't it? Or am I just imagining that? Well, there were definitely not level 20 guys last time we were here. We want to avoid them, even if they are just little bugs. I don't know if we can take a level 20 at the moment. Oh, boy. Len, where do I need to be? What am I looking for? It's probably something in one of these squares, right? It's gotta be. Holy smokes. That could be it. That giant turbine? Maybe. That got us a power cable. Doesn't appear to be what Len is after. Let's see if we can get to this next one without getting got by anything. It's right here. Well, this just looks like a random bit of outer hull. That's just another power cable. But that seemed to be what we were looking for. So now we gotta travel all the way back? Hey, look, this is where I came from. That's where I woke up not that long ago. I stepped right outside of this pod and into a whole new world of adventure. No comments on it to be had or anything. That's alright. I guess all these, like, higher level guys just showed up around here. No, we don't really need to run past them all. I don't think that's necessary. We can just sort of fast travel back over here to the area we need to be in. What do you think is going to be the closest point to that? Is there a fast travel point inside the city? Yeah, right here, Westgate. We'll do that. I've been pretty gung-ho about running around the map, but that was mostly for the sake of this stream to get up our exploration. Let's see how to get up there over here. Let's do this properly. We were trying to explore Mira and get it up to 15%. Now that we're well beyond that, I'm not too worried about exploring for the time being. I think we got to get Primordia up higher in the future again, but I'm not worried about it. Yeah, look, here's just an elevator. We can just get on the elevator instead of running outside to get on another, more different elevator. Look at this fantastic investment in time. Elma, where did everyone else go? There's Doug. There's Larry. Okay. Alright, everyone here has weird demonic teleportation powers, and that's alright. I guess we do too. We've been flinging ourselves back and forth across the map. We actually had a character in-game explain teleportation to us, or fast travel as they called it, so I guess it's canon in the world. Can't question that. We're back, we got the part. Bart, who's this other guy who's always like looking at the screen? Are we sure he didn't break it? I mean, I'm not saying he did it on purpose. I'm not saying it was sabotage. I'm just asking, is he sort of incompetent but thinks he's more helpful and useful than he is? Because I know the type. I too work with human beings.
We found the part. I'll swap it in right now.
Do we need to test the part first? These power cables? An ultra-high voltage cable used on the White Whale. Sturdy and capable of surviving long voyages, it is still used in various equipment repairs in New LA. Goodbye, parts.
Unreal! The loss is so low I can't even get a reading.
Dinner time!
You really are a wizard, Len.
I think she's a little
Work for the
girl.
time being, but is it enough?
Huh?
That part will eventually wear out, and then we'll be back to square one. I think it's too soon to consider this problem fixed.
This is what we call pessimism, and we have no place for it in our group,
Dinner,
Len.
right? Tatsu, fading. See? Bright light.
Trying to pop the
I
knuckle in my
understand your
pinky.
concern, Lin, but I think Tatsu's at his limit. What do you think?
Oh, complain loudly about how hungry you are. It insists that you should fix the problem for good.
But there's a limit to parts from the White Whale. Once they're gone, that's it.
Exactly. This problem won't go away until we can manufacture better parts in New LA.
That would certainly make my life easier anytime something needs replacing.
What's kept us from doing that until now?
It's a resource issue, ma'am. Procuring proper materials on Mira has been harder than scavenging White Whale parts. 3 in particular are extremely scarce.
But if we found them, it'd make future maintenance a lot easier, right? So yeah, maybe it has been too hard. But now Team Elma is on the case.
Your plan does make a lot of sense. All right then, let's go finish what we started.
Yes, friends, go. But after dinner?
Sorry, Tatsu. This is really important to me. But if you help out, I promise to fix you a feast.
Feast? For Tatsu? Tatsu agree. Friends must find thingy that can help do stuff better. Hurry now. Go Team Tatsu.
He misunderstood. What she said was we're going to turn Tatsu into a feast. A big old potato bowl feast. What am I doing? How many places am I going to? I'm looking at that map. It looks like there's a lot out there for us to go procure right now. Let's see what we got. We got 3 things up north here. No idea what they are. Just some random things up here, I guess. We'll find out when we're in the area. As well as a bunch of stuff over here. And gosh darn, the next region. Was I not supposed to accept this yet? I don't know if we should be going over to Oblivia. The game's not even told me about it yet. Let alone Sylvalum. Let alone Galdros. Let alone, I think the region we're going to next, actually, though, which is Noctilum. That's fine. That's like, we've not gone that far before, I don't think. Yeah, we're going to have to start somewhere along in here. Grieving Plains is as close as we can get. We'll go do that first, I guess. We'll head out to the Grieving Plains and just make a beeline for it. I'm tempted to run by, like, we've already teleported out of town, so we're not going to. But for a second, I was tempted to run by and look at whether or not we had some better gear we could get. Because we looked at weapons earlier, but we didn't necessarily look at actual, like, armor and whatnot. Which, whoa, hello. Okay, no, you're fine. Which might be more useful than getting newer weapons. As well as the upgrades. Things that will help us crush a pin. I watched Janelle's guide. He says we need things that crush appendages to do good in combat. And I believe the man, alright? I think he's already at the top of the scoreboard for this game. It's been out, as of right now, for, like, less than 24 hours. And I'm pretty sure he's already, like, the global leader in everything. So I trust that he knows what he's talking about.
Yay! We win!
We got him. Let's move.
Job well done, team. Carrying on. I think we want to stick with a higher elevation. Let's pull out the camera so we can keep an eye on things around us, make sure we're not getting crept up on. And we'll run up here, and that'll keep us up on the cliffside for longer, because I'm pretty sure it's a higher elevation we're trying to reach. I need more music. I need some fun nighttime music to fill in the void, the emptiness as I just wander. So what do we need to do to complete this square that we're currently standing in? Have a look at segments. There's an FN site somewhere around here. I was wondering if we might chance upon it while we're passing through. Whether or not it would be easily reachable on foot. It's probably down below somewhere. Doubt it's going to be up here on this edge. Oh, well, we cannot go over there, regrettably. Some big guys guarding. I remember this land bridge. I remember trying to get across that land bridge for the longest time and being unable to because of those big high-level guys guarding it. Well, we'll be able to cross that in the near future. Don't you worry one bit about that. If we wanted to switch to daytime, for the sake of easier travels, just because we can see better during the day,
Listen.
we could go ahead and do that. Oh, well, it's already, like, almost early morning anyway. We're just skipping ahead a couple of hours. At that point, we should have just... It's very bright here for almost 6 o'clock, but okay. I wonder if they've done, like, a time thing where they roll the clock backwards or forwards to make that happen. Do you think they do have daylight savings time in the future? You would hope they'd kind of gotten past that. You know, if you're going to have, like, this one-world coalition government, and you're going to go into space and explore the stars, you'd want to think someone sat down and said, listen, guys, I think it's time we put an end to this nonsense, alright? It was fun while it lasted. We have streetlights now. This isn't necessary. Alright, there's another place to, or there's another FN site ahead of us. I'd like to get that one activated. Because I know in the future it'd be really handy to fast travel back to this point for the next, like, story chapter where we head into Noctilum. I don't know if that's the exact next story chapter, but I know at some point in the future we will head into Noctilum. Yep, it's dead ahead of us, which is really convenient. And it looks like what we need for Lynn is kind of up here. Actually, it looks like it's... Is it even reachable? I'm having my doubts now. We'll find out in a minute. Number one priority is getting to this thing. It's the little one that's hostile. Look out for the little guy. Green threshold. Alright. Okay. So we've got all kinds of treasures around here. Strange insect nests. That's a treasure, apparently. How do I get to Lynn's stuff? Is it actually up there on that cliff edge? Lynn, I'm sorry, I don't think we can go up there right now. I've hit the wrong button twice now, but there we go. That's what I was trying to accomplish. Yeah, I don't know, Lynn. I think we have to, like, unlock skells, or... Oh my gosh, would go all the way back over there and then run along that edge? Lynn, what have you asked me to do? First off, turn off that follow ball. I need to stop accidentally turning it on. I don't know about this, Lynn. This seems like quite the involved process. I don't know how high level all those things are up there. If I look at the map between here and there... First off, we can go ahead and unfollow that. There's, like, nowhere to fast travel to in that area. It kind of looks like that's what we gotta do. We gotta get up here and go across this land bridge. What have you gotten me into? Lynn, what on earth have you gotten me into? Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. Everything directly in front of us is low level. And as long as that holds, once we get up there, it'll be no big deal. What does that get? That's a trumpet-headed fella. He's screaming about something. He's a high level. Well, I mean, relative to us. 29 is not a very high level. That is not a very big number. I did not go up high enough. We must go higher. We're gonna have to cross into Oblivion, which I'm trying to remember now. I remember not doing, like, going into Oblivion until the story prompted me to. So I'm thinking I must have just waited until later in the game to do Lynn's mission here. I mean, obviously I did. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Hold on. Like, I know that something's popping up at the screen here, but was that not a ganglion right back there that we just ran past? Or we could just gloss over that? Or I guess we're not concerned. I mean, obviously we didn't end up in combat with it, so I'm sure it's fine. Everything up here is a very reasonable level, so I don't think we have anything to be concerned about. We're going to be able to get Lynn's parts lickety-split. Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. Hold on. Now wait, hold on. No, that does not slope all the way down. Does it? No shot that slopes all the way down. Is the implication that we didn't actually have to go all the way around and we could have just slipped up here from that little thing? I don't think so. We gotta go up here and we gotta get past this guy. Am I wrong? Is Lynn's part down below, or is it on this bridge? I actually can't tell, and it's coming right towards us, and it's level 45, and we cannot fight it? Is he walking towards us, or is he walking away from us? Listen, we're not... Oh, we have to... This is it! This is the thing. Lynn, I don't know if we could do your Affinity Mission right now. I don't know if I can fight that right now, Lynn. That's a level 45 creature. We're just gonna keep slowly walking away from it. I mean, I guess we could give it a go. You know, Doug's level 19. You know what? We're not cowards. We're gonna give it our all.
I was just looking for a worthy
So I'm immediately dead. Let's see how the rest of the team does, right? Elma and Lynn or Elma and Doug are still up. They're still killing it. They're crushing it. Look, they've taken off about 1/100th of his health. Okay, Elma's not doing too hot.
Starfall flip, I'm in trouble.
I can tell Doug.
I should heal up first.
Okay, Doug's down.
Sonora, you need to stay
Shadow Strike. This is wearing me down.
So, that didn't quite work out. I think we might have to do this Affinity Mission later. I'm sorry, Lynn. We're gonna have to, like, go give Tatsu his feast now. We're gonna go lick our wounds, and we'll consider doing your little quest here later. I'm very, very sorry. It's just not gonna happen right now. We're gonna head back to town, where it's safe, and we're not gonna get insta-murdered by random beasts. We passed a fella earlier who said he had a mission. Should we go talk to him? Oh, right here. It's Carl. Hey, Carl. How are you doing? You having a good one? So, we got orders to go check out this cave or whatever up north, and I'm thinking, hey, can we not? You're a Blade, right? You know what it's like. You been saddled with any annoying missions lately? No, not really. All of ours have been great. Remember that time we had to go run around and do Connor's chores for him? Every last assignment is important. Sheesh, so serious. Doesn't it get exhausting living your life like that? Loosen up that tie a little. Anyway, why don't you sit there quietly and listen to me gripe about work, alright? So this cave, right? That we're supposed to look at? Total nest of nasty monsters, because of course. And they're like, it could be dangerous to leave them alive. Which is secret big brass code for go kill 'em all grunt. Which just, ugh. Man, I don't get it. Why does Trevor keep dumping the awful jobs on me? Maybe if I wait long enough, some lone combat nut will stumble across the cave and go all commando. Take care of it for me. Wait. I saw that look. That was totally a look. You want this job, don't you? I mean, not really, but, you know, whatever progresses the plot here. Seriously? You'll really go? Holy smokes, I can't believe that worked. I should have tried it ages ago. Okay then. First, you should just go scout the cave out, you know? If you leave through the west gate, it's a little bit north. Problem is, it recommended being level 16 for that, which we are not, but we got the quest queued up, so we can do it in the future. I think the best thing we could probably do now is just run over here and have a look at some of the basic quests in town. We do have one right now for Miranium, and we do have the Miranium, so we should probably go turn that one in. Yeah, I think we just have to run across town and drop it off. Go to the barracks briefing room for the details. Don't go forgetting on me. Well, what is the New Order's basic mission? What are you talking about? Accepted, Phantom, but what is this? This is not just part of the main story, is it? Surely not. Accept the story mission. I was told that I couldn't until I'm level 15. What level am I at this exact moment? We have not leveled up any. No, you're out of your mind right now. I can't do it, Vandom. I'm sorry. Partners and pearls. We're looking for like-minded people to help gather Senalic pearls. A tyrant is giving Harriers a hard time. Help them hunt down Archibolt the Revolutionary. It's a level 12 quest. I think we could probably do that. I think we're going to go ahead and track that one. But first, we're going to head across town, and we're going to go do the mission that we picked up in the last stream and just kind of forgot about, which was, let's see, which one was it? Welcome back, Con. These are ones we've completed. Miranium request, yeah. Go ahead and track that. And in fact, can we just fast travel to literally right outside the gate? I mean, we've run back and forth across New LA a couple of times. We've not seen all of it. There is more to see and more to do. Oh, good, it's raining. That's lovely. This will be a quick one. I think we just have to talk to someone and drop the bits off. So we should be able to knock it off, or knock it out even, in like a couple of seconds. Miranium Researcher, hello there. Love to talk to you. Are you the Blade? You the Blade who accepted our Miranium delivery requests? Great! Have you got the 700 units of Miranium? Absolutely I do. I've got like 8,000. Thanks. Hopefully we can do this again sometime. Yeah, I don't know why not. Like, the map is just constantly generating it for us. Or I guess it's being harvested or something. Is it just dirt? Is that just what you call the dirt of Mira? Is it just Miranium?
Can't believe it.
Whoa, have you seen the wrecked vehicle just outside New LA's East Gate? That belonged to a friend of mine. I think we've heard him say that before. And we have seen it, and I think we've already collected the bits. Every passenger of the White Whale excels at some field. I don't know if that's true. Some of them are probably pretty mediocre. Statistically, it's unlikely they're all great at something, right? Unless, I guess humanity chose the best and brightest to be on the White Whale. Everyone who's mediocre is dead. They got left behind to be blown up. A hard choice to make, but you gotta do what you do for the, you know, species survival and all that. Archibolt the Revolutionary. Track that sucker. Was set for, wait, I'm sorry, what? Set for tracking and navigation panel. Thank you for letting me know that. I don't know if it's ever let me know that before, but I appreciate it. Alright, back outside we go. And this is the one we... No, this is City Saviors. Where's Archibolt? Where do I find him? Where's this fella? I feel lied to. I feel deceived. You know what we could probably do? Is we could probably go back out. And we could use the follow ball, possibly? We'll give it a go. Is he just going to take us out the west gate? Oh my gosh, it's going fast. Oh, it's like way over there. Well, hold on. That means that it probably is on the map and I just didn't see it? Oh, it is! I wasn't looking far enough. It's actually, like, right over here. We can just head over to Greeting Plains, then. And with the follow ball on, it should take us right to it. This is going to be a pretty low-level beast, hopefully. I mean, it had a low-level recommendation, so I'm thinking we probably got this. And also, we can activate this while we're in the area. We're doing a bit of a two-bird, one-stone situation. And there's something over here we can investigate. And it doesn't look like it's on top of this rock. It looks like it's around the other side. We can get to it without, you know, being horribly assaulted by creatures. Yeah, bit of the white whale. White whale de Bresse. Let's go! Oh boy. No, avoid him. We don't want to get into a fight before the fight. We want to try to just get in here, well-rested, limbs loose, like all we've been doing is sprinting through a field for the last 40 minutes, having not fought anything. Spotted some debris from the white whale in the southern part of the Grieving Plains, but I didn't have the skill to recover it myself, so it's probably still there. I will keep that in mind in the future, game. Thank you for letting me know. We might go have a look. Right now, we're kind of more focused on whatever's going to be awaiting us here. I thought that the giant beam falling from the sky was the kind of place you would go to plant a probe. I was wrong. It's actually just where we're supposed to go for the quest. And now that we're here, and it isn't, I'm assuming that when we look at the mission, it's going to tell us that he only comes out at night or some nonsense like that. It actually doesn't say on this screen. That's not even the right quest. Here we go. Yeah, it doesn't say on this screen either, but I think probably if we pull up here when it's raining... Would have been good to check before we ran all the way here. I'm not mad, that's on me. I do wish it gave us that information on the page where the mission is, unless I've just not noticed it on the page where the mission is. Let's bring the mission back up. Oh, look right there. There's your objectives. When it's right there, you just have to hit the ZR and the ZL, and you can get all, it's just ZR really, and get this information. I did not realize that. That is news to me. We have learned a new game mechanic. We're not going to be doing this right now, and that is okay. While we're in the area, let's have a gander at the map. Anything we can do? I mean, we can go try to plant this while we're here. If it's accessible, we might as well. Is it accessible, though? Are we in the... Hold on, we're not in the right one. No, it's literally the one next to us. It's right up... It's right over here somewhere. Get rid of that. Useless. It's probably going to be up there in that elevated portion. No, it's right in front of us. Okay. It's not a great epic failure or anything like that. It's not a legendary success either, but it's something. We got something out of coming over here if we actually manage to make it to this thing and we don't get squished by this creature's tail. What if it just views us as sort of like a nuisance? We're about fly-sized relative to this thing. What if it just flattens us with its tail? What if one of these guys spots us and decides to be hostile? I don't think your cooking got better, Lynn. I think that's probably your imagination. I don't think that's how that works even one bit. Field action successful, though. And we've learned a little bit more about the area surrounding us, including we got some treasure up here, some more white whale debris. Do you reckon it's just on ground level? And we could just, like, run up to it? It's potentially the case. But let's not do that right now. Let's untick all of these. All of these. We've got all of these selected. We need to get rid of them. There we go. And let's just head back to New LA, and we'll have another little gander at the mission board. And this time, we will actually pay attention to the details of the missions to see, like, whether or not they're going to be something we can actually get done. But Xenoblade Chronicles 3, you could change the time of day and the weather. That would have been a nice thing to add to this. Oh, I guess we can turn off the follow ball. It's not helping us any. There's also an Affinity Mission here for someone at some point. I guess if we, like, interact with it, it'll eventually tell us. Someone. We don't know who. Be unlockable later, I guess. Okay. Things we can actually do. Marry me! That seems, first off, a bit abrupt. We've never even met yet, Cedric. And then also, that seems like a difficult quest for some reason. Maybe he's just hard to get along with. I guess we'll leave him behind. Acorn... Abacuses? Abacuses? Is that right? We need somebody to bring us Acorn Abacuses. We're surely Abacus is, like... Does it need the ES at the end? Is it not like fish? Abacus? I guess fish can be fishes. We're looking to get a better understanding of the economic activities of those who were here before us. Gather 3 Acorn Abacuses in Primordia. We will accept your quest. We'll accept your quest. Harvest 1. Do I not have one in my inventory already? We might be able to complete that one just when we leave the screen. Please bring us a Swede fillet ASAP. Actually, now that I think about it, we might be able to complete that one when we leave the screen. Tyrant is interfering. I can read. With Frontier Nav expansion, we ask you to defeat the Sirene, the Lost. Okay, is it what time of the day? Just any time of the day. Primordia, Sickle Rock Rise. All right, good. Gather 5 Crush Rings in Primordia. Again, another one that we might just complete when we close this screen. Let's all find out together, shall we? Boom! Dinner Chef completed. Let's go! We got 10 experience for the ordeal. That was the only one that we insta-completed, though, which is unfortunate. So let's bring up the menu and see which one of these we might want to do first. I mean, I'm kind of interested in fighting Sirene the Lost. I just selected the wrong one, though. Yeah, okay, so track that, and then we can fast travel directly next to it right now. And I need to check. I forgot to check what our current class level is, because we've mostly been focusing on ranking up our XP level, which is now 14, so we're close to being able to do the story. Our class rank is only 3. We need to do more combat. I need to stop trying to avoid combat and actually fight some things, which is what we're about to do. Is it this big thing? Wait, we fought this big thing once already. We weren't sure what it was. This is absolutely the one we already fought one time. I'm not wrong. I know it. Again, I've reacted to my own soul voice. I need to stop doing that. I'm just like not close enough to do anything until right now. And even now, whoa, I got a new ability. Hold on, what? Grants supercharge plus grants total evasion during execution. So if that guy jumps in the air again, well, we got to do this right now actually for Elma. Oh, Elma's dead. Oh, I missed that. I did not notice that. My TP is nowhere near. See, if we had activated it just then, we would have been able to avoid that. I'm pretty sure we fought this thing earlier. And we didn't have this much trouble with it. Or at least we fought something very similar to it. Oh no, Doug's out now! We're gonna have to start this over again, unfortunately. I know, Lynn, you are going to die. I'm sorry, it's basically my fault. I got us into an unwinnable fight for some reason with a gigantic beast. Oh, Lynn's about to be dead. Come on, Lynn, we're running away. We're not gonna let the game kill us. We're not gonna let the game take this away from us. Yeah, we're gonna flee. It's not gonna follow us. Oh shoot, it's shooting like laser beams at me. It is just me left, by the way, and I have no HP. I literally have nothing. Look at my health bar. The fact that I'm still alive is a miracle. This is some sort of strange fluke. Oh, it is pursuing me, though. It is actually I thought it would give up after a while. I just gotta get far enough away from it. I don't think hiding here is gonna help. Oh, heavens! It actually came all the way up here. It's like right next to me. I assumed it wouldn't. It's a big thing. I thought it would just see us run away and kind of give up, but I was wrong. Come on, it's level 13. We should be able to do this. This shouldn't be able to defeat us. Our problem is that we didn't focus on the head. That's our problem. Come on, everyone. As a team now this time. We're of a similar level. We should be able to defeat it. Why can I not do any of my abilities? Is it because of how, like, massive this thing is? Can we attack its leg instead? Yeah, come on, everyone. We're going to concentrate fire on the leg. I think all we gotta do is keep everyone's health up. You gotta pay very close attention to the soul voices and do them as they're prompted, and we ought to be okay. We're doing so much better now already. Did we take out the leg? Not yet. Almost. Yeah, we're doing so much better. All we had to do was actually pay attention to the soul voices as they came up. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, even though no one's asked me to. As well as this, because someone asked me to. As well as this, because I can, and it's almost defeated. As well as this, because I can, and it's almost defeated. Get the darn thing! Get the darn thing! Working on it, Doug! Gotta keep everybody alive. It's all on me right now. I mean, it's not. Everyone else is still alive, and arguably, Lynn is kind of in a really bad way, but otherwise everyone's okay. There we go. Mission succeeded. 10 experience. Thanks, Doug. Appreciate the feedback, buddy. Okay, there you go. We did it. We actually completed a mission. And we got some white cometite. 3 of 5. I don't know why we need that. Is that for one of the other missions that we've got ongoing? We can just check our missions real quick and find out. So we've got... Gather 5 Crush Rings in Primordia. Acorn, Abacuses. Slay Archibolt the Revolutionary at Primordia's Biahano Lake while it's raining. And we can't do that one yet. That's the story. The game's being real irritating about that one. Pretending that we have the potential to do it when we in fact do not. Are these going to be all of the Acorn Abacuses, or are these just different places where we might find them? These are where Crush Rings are located. Kind of all over the map. I'm wondering if it's possible to find more than just these, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, track in navigation, and then take me up here close to them. We'll go collect those. I don't really know what the best approach is for leveling in this game, if it's actually doing the missions, or if it is just fighting things. I know that you can grind by fighting things, because I ground up to level 12 earlier in the day, just by fighting things. But, in other Xenoblade games, and I'm assuming it's the case in X as well, the sort of best way to level up is not by fighting things that are similar level to you, but by fighting things that are slightly higher level, because that tends to give you more XP. And then if you fight things a lower level than you, it gives you less XP than it would if you were similar or lower level. So there's actually like a scale to it all. Ooh, there's a big Tyrant in this region. We're not worried about that. We're here for onion rings or something. That's going to be what we're looking for. North Point Cove. So is it going to be exactly at this spot, or is this more so I have to search the region? I've got the answer to my question. Could be whatever this is. I did not see anything pop up when I grabbed that to indicate that that was what I was looking for. Oh, here we go. There's an exclamation mark literally right there. That's probably that exact item. I think it's a bit random what each of these is. There we go. That's an Acorn Abacus. Or at least it's normally a little bit random what each item is. So that marker is just general area. And then we do have the specific item right over here next to a very high-level crab that is just sort of hanging out and having a good time. Looks like he's washing his claws, maybe brushing his teeth. Looks like he's lifting up water into his mouth, or he could be eating things. That's also possible. The last one's going to be way the heck over there. Make a mad dash for it. Oh, and we can just do that while we're here. I'm assuming that that right there is going to be... I mean, we've been tricked by beams in the sky before, but I'm assuming that this one here is... you know what? Let's make no assumptions. Is this? It is. Okay, we can set a probe there. That'll be wonderful. And we need to go back through all of our probes and make sure that we've got sort of the ideal type of probe in each different area, and that we're earning the most amount of Miranium or revenue that we can from all of them. We need some more that are sort of research-focused. That's how we make the big bucks. So we can do that from Frontier Nav. This one is a D for revenue. An F for revenue. What about these over here that we just got? An A for revenue. An F for revenue. An E for revenue. Well, I'll tell you what, we've only got the one mining probe, or research probe anyway. Oh, interesting. So even though it's an A for revenue, it's only going to take us from 50 to 200. I kind of hoped it would do more, but we'll throw it down. See what that does for us. If we throw another one down right here, what does that do? Okay. So this one isn't really good for anything besides combat support, and I don't think we have any kind of combat support pods anyway, so... this one is great for production. It's an A for production, if we wanted to bring it online. This is A for combat support. We could just throw all, like, in all of these, just throw down productions, if we wanted to. But, well, how much Miranium do we currently even have? I don't even know. Right now, we can hold up to 12,000. I think we had... Was it like 8,000 when we dropped that off earlier? Not what we gave them, but what we had left over. We need to go actually invest the Miranium. I think you use that for getting different, like, researching different kinds of equipment and gear. So we should probably go focus on doing that here in a minute. So we can actually invest it in something worthwhile. It's not it right there, is it? That looks like it's clipped into the rock. Don't believe that was it. There might not be any around here. It might be an illusion. Hold on, there it is. So what was it? It's 5 onion rings and 3 acorn abacuses. And I know it's not onion rings, but I also don't remember what kind of rings they are, so it's not important. Boom! Don't even have to take them in. We're done. We got all of those taken care of. Great. So if we bring up our map again, I think the other ones were also close by, weren't they? For the other mission? Let's actually pull up missions. Crush rings. Very different than onion rings. Go ahead and track that in the navigation panel. And meanwhile, back on the map. Okay, those are going to be all the way over here. No, that's the repair job. That's our Affinity Mission. We don't want to do that. We don't... We can't do that right now. We've also got, like, a couple of unaccepted missions. Why are they letting me have these right now? We can't do these right now. This is crazy. I mean, I guess we could just go over there. Here we go. Is this what we're looking for? No, this is more Lynn stuff. Lynn, calm down. What is this? City survivors. That's going to explore the cave. We're not a high level for that, allegedly. Here they are. They're right over here. Clandestine operation. Can we get up there from right here? It looks like if we go here, we have to go up the rocks. Or we could just swim around. Actually, from where we're at right now, we might as well just start swimming. Oh no, they're up there on the cliffs. Yeah, no, never mind. In that case, we'll save the 30 seconds we'll get from just fast traveling up here. We'd have to swim across the bay otherwise. We'll have to doggy paddle. And you've seen the beasts that are on land who know what awaits us in the water. That could end very poorly for us. Now I gotta figure out how to get around to the other side of all this. I actually have no clue. I see a path right up there. But does it actually take us like through the mountain and around to the other side? We're gonna find out. There's no point speculating. We'll just have to go and see. We'll have to go lay eyes on the situation. I have a memory of this. I have a vague, distant memory of when I played this game 3 years ago at this point. I was a younger man. My wits were sharper about me. I seem to recall at least the land bridge, or maybe I'm thinking of one over there. They found wreckage from the White Whale in the northern side of the northeast plain near Sirene Lake. They want to send, well, we've missed out on whatever that was going to say. I'm assuming something about it being highly dangerous and not recommending anyone at a low level to go attempt it. But here we are, we're in the area. We're not looking for the White Whale salvage, though. We're on a completely unrelated mission to get some secret rings. Crush rings, specifically. We don't know what they are. We don't know what they're used for. We don't know what benefit they have. We don't know if this is really necessary. Oh, no. Oh, heavens. Alright. It's okay. As long as they're facing the other way. Yeah. So is he gonna turn the other direction? Hold on. Okay, we're gonna try to slip past him. Oh my gosh, we did it. Okay, they were all activated by sight. So we must have just been right outside their range, and they weren't necessarily looking directly at us. These are some high-level fellas around here. They did not mention that in the prompt for the mission. Anything around here could get very angry and kill us very quickly if we're not careful. Those guys right there in particular. We're going to actually take advantage of this rise here to slip around behind them. And then, definitely at a lower elevation where we're trying to get to. We can just throw ourselves down, though. This is roughly where we need to be. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. Okay, no, we're gonna not do that. We're gonna do this. It is kind of what I said we would do. I don't know how to get back past them again, though, but we're doing something. Here we go. We've got one of them right here. That's one of 5 that we need. So we can hope that maybe there's more than one up here around these other marks. Oh, okay, these are more reasonable levels that we're dealing with up here. 14s and 15s I think we can handle, if it comes down to it. The game's only going to give me 1 in each of these circles, though, I can already tell. It's made the decision that it's going to be difficult. Like, not just the game itself is going to be difficult, but that it's going to make it difficult on me. Oh, sorry, what are they guarding back here? Oh, it must be below, I guess. What's that red line? Is that where I could put a... I mean, we're not going to. But is the idea that I could put a research probe there? Down there, probably on the beach? I mean, again, we're not going to right now. I think that's definitely what that is. Okay. Well, now we know. We can jump down there maybe when we're done collecting these and activate that. And then also, do we want to try our might against the level 15 bulbous-headed pig creature?
What? They've seen us. Open fire! Now!
Oh, baby! Who's got that beam? Oh, beautiful. Beautifully
Nice
executed.
work, y'all.
Great job, team. We defeated a low-level enemy. I'm feeling really good about our chances up here. We're doing swell. These are level 20s. These are level 20 little crab things from the looks of things. They might be insects. Yeah, they're insects. They would destroy us. We don't want to mess with them. Those birds up there? I mean, what is their view distance? Can they see me from up there? We gotta try to get through here without them noticing us, and I don't like our odds. Oh, they're landing. They're landing. We gotta try to weave through them here. Do they rotate? They move. Good. You go over there and don't turn around. It looks like a gigantic velociraptor.
It was just
No! No, we can't defeat Welkin. Keep running. We cannot defeat Welkin. We're almost across this thing. Keep going. We're so close.
heal me.
I don't want it to end finished like this.
We were so close. We'd almost made it. That's everyone dead. That's the whole party wiped. Where are we going to respawn from that? Not too bad. Right before the raptors. That's good. Thank you, game. I appreciate the kindness that you're showing me right now. Sorry, what? 200 and... Oh, has one respawned back here? Because I'm pretty sure we got all of them back here. We only need, I think, 2 more. So if one has respawned right here, and we can just grab it, it might be worth trying to go the other direction, even though I think those were much further away. Yeah, we grabbed this one earlier. I'm not gonna complain about it. There we are. Alright, Raptor. Do something other than stand there and look suspicious, like you're gonna get us. Can we throw a rock or something? That would be swell. Kick a tree, make a lot of noise. It's like it's decided to guard that position to be irritating. Uh-huh. Okay. It looks like a giant velociraptor with a hat on. I don't know why it has a hat on. I don't know what it does with the hat. Maybe it keeps the sun out of its eyes? It's probably that. Maybe it's got sensitive little eyes to sunlight. I'm not here to analyze biology of the local raptor population. I'm here to collect crush rings. We only need 2 more. A cave? I mean, it is. But it's got a light outside. That doesn't look like a cave. That looks like someone's home. Should we stop in and see what's going on? I feel like we should. Yeah, no, that looks more like a door than anything else. I'm going in. Castaway Cavern. Okay. Oh, good. It's awful. It's all awful. All of it is awful. Well, we know that it's here now. We know about Castaway Cavern. We can come back at any time that we want to engage with just awful. Let's get back outside now. Is it nighttime? Oh, goodness me! Okay, I guess our eyes had adjusted to the darkness is what happened there. See what we're here for. There's another one right over here, which actually might be... Oh, there's 2 of them. Why is the ground shaking? What is... oh, I'm taking damage. This is some sort of acid water. There we go! The clandestine operation has been completed, everyone. We can get out of here now. We don't have to be here. We are taking damage actively. I'm going to go ahead and grab this while we're in the area. Hello? Come on. No, come on, game. The game is not going to let me because I'm taking damage. I would need to be able to jump on top of it, which I cannot do right now. So I suppose we will just come back to it later. We're going to have to cross the bridge of the giant velociraptors again at a later date. And that's fine. Let's go activate this thing over here. Oh, heavens. Oh, boy. Oh, I felt that all the way through my soul. That little section of beach is where we're headed if we want to throw down another... It goes into the... Bing, bing, bing. You know what I'm talking about? The little surveyor? The little... Bing. It does a little pulse. Scans the world around us. You know what I'm talking about. I can't think of the name of it right now. It's not a scanner. I mean, it is a scanner. That's not what it's called, though. That's its function. It's it can mine Miranium too. It's not gonna tell me the word. It's the recon FN site. Whatever the FN stands for, you know. That's what we're gonna go do. I don't know why the word has completely escaped my mind. Wait a minute. Probe. We're gonna deploy a probe into the ground over here. Goodness me. I actually feel the folds of my brain sweating right now. just in quiet desperation. Hello, crashed helicopter. Off the beaten trail, unrelated to the current task. How did you end up here in this state? There's a story there, I'm sure, but uh-oh. Easy. Come on. Not get carried away. Oh, do we have to be standing to do this? We gotta get up in the shallow portion or something? Yes, it's exactly what we have to do. Okay, well there we are. That was the treasure for this region. Nice! Primordia survey rate is up to 27 and 06. We're well beyond where we need to be. We just gotta get ourselves up to level 15. Oh my gosh, level 51? 56! Well, as long as these things aren't... Oh, no, they're heading directly toward where we're heading right now. North Point Beach. It's just a couple of cats, and they're not hostile. I think it's just some cat lemurs, and they're just exploring the area, out for like a leisurely stroll on a beautiful afternoon. Nothing to worry about here. This is Site 111. Go ahead and access this bad boy. Beautiful. There's actually one right next door, as well as one at the end of this little area. This connects up here eventually to Sylvalum, which, yeah, we're not really going to be going up there anytime in the near future, so... Oh, dude, I remember my first time playing through this and finding this giant section of the ship out here in the shape of a cross and thinking that this has got to be a part of the Lifehold. I've found the end game here. This is what we're looking for. This is not what we're looking for at all. It's important later, but not to the main plot, and it's definitely not the Lifehold, which is what I was fully expecting it to end up being. There's got to be something along this beach here that's like a decent level that we can fight. We just want to find something that's a little bit harder than we are. Not that much harder. Not like a level 33 and red. Why is the level 35 pink? That makes it seem more defeatable than the red. That makes it sound like a more attainable goal to pursue. Even though it's, again, maybe it's because it's more difficult. It's less about the overall level and more about like what tricks it's got up its sleeves. Fortunately, none of these things are hostile, so we can just meander our way through them. I guess, you know what? Even though it says it's for a harder level, we can go ahead and track this mission, and we will see whether or not we can take it. And it's possible that whatever we end up fighting along the way, I think I know the cave he's talking about. We'll see how it pans out. Where is that? Up this direction? Hello? What? Sorry? Oh. Huh? Over there. Oh, it's not the cave I thought. Wait, is this the one with... Oh, wait a minute. Is this the Moral Dilemma quest? There's a Moral Dilemma quest involving a cave. Can't remember what choice I made either. Let's... Okay, if that's what it is... Let's see if we can get up there to it. I don't remember the Moral Dilemma quest having difficult things to fight. These guys are actually too low level for us to worry about. Level 8's not worth our time. Here we go. Yeah, no, this looks like Moral Dilemma quest. Yeah, it is! Okay. Alright. Just a bunch of babies. Call the field team, come in, field team. Yo, how goes? You find those beasties yet? What? There's a bunch of young ones in the cave? Well, damn, I don't want to tell anyone they've got to go blast piglets, even if they're monster piglets. Though I guess that's the Interceptor's way, right? Secure mankind's safety, no matter the target. Yeah, that's a real moral conundrum there. But you're the one who has to live with it, so I'm gonna leave it up to you. Over and out. Yeah, thanks, Carl. I appreciate that. That's really helpful. I mean, listen. We've seen what they grow into, right? They're cute now. But obviously we're gonna go slaughter them wholesale. It's the only justifiable thing to do. They're gonna grow up into things that are going to present a problem for the city. So even though we don't want to, we gotta destroy all of them right now. Like, it seems super cruel, but it's just, like, these things might trample a child, and then who's the bad guy? I don't want to be doing this. I'm just thinking of the greater good of the colony and all that. What am I targeting at this moment? I actually don't know. Is it this one? Can I target different body parts? Can I get his... Oh, let's punch his little head. There you go. This feels wrong. This definitely feels wrong. It's also too easy. That probably contributes to the feeling of it being wrong. I wonder if their parents are going to show up.
We got him. Let's move.
That would explain the high level requirement that we were given. Uh-oh. Yeah. The big Swede. This is Mama. Guess it has to be done. Sorry about this. Oh, we've got a new ability. Tornado Blade. Deals weapon damage. With an aura, it boosts TP. So if we want to bring up an aura, and then do this. That was pretty cool. Did it give us a bonus from attacking with any direction? No.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
If you say so, I'm not sure if it's necessary right now. I think we've pretty much got control of the battle.
This'll help.
But if she yells at me in combat, I'm going to do whatever she says. All right, nice and clean.
I got a workout from all that running.
Okay, what about the father though? That was just the mom. Like the dad's got to be like much bigger, right? And also mad, or was Daddy not there? Maybe he wasn't around in their life. That's even more grim. That's super grim. All right, we're heading back. We're gonna go report in, and he's probably gonna chastise us for what we've done. I have a vague memory of this quest. I can't remember if I didn't kill them. Maybe he got mad about me not finishing the job. Maybe if I did, he got mad at me for actually killing the piglets. I think he's mad about something. It's not our fault. He could have gone and done the job.
Hey.
He's just lounging. He's not even doing anything with his time. He sent us out to do his work, and he's just hanging out here with the Batmobile the whole time. Hey, welcome back. How'd the native animal slaughtering thing go? How's that again? You killed the piglets? Then the mama came out and killed her too? Ugh, killing a parent trying to protect its children is just... Damn. That's heavy stuff, sister. I mean, they were just one big, happy family till we showed up. Probably had holiday dinner together and everything. Pictures hanging in the living room. Well, no, they were pigs. Let's not get carried away. But then we came along and just senselessly murdered the entire family for our convenience? How messed up is that? That's pretty messed up, man. What a bummer. I'm so bummed right now. Still... I was the one who sent you out there, so I'm going to pay you. Thanks, Carl. I appreciate that. I'd also appreciate if you didn't chastise me for doing your job for you. This whole thing leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Alright, look at us go! Primordia is even more complete than it was before, although actually that was New LA, wasn't it? Yeah, that's administrative district survey rate. Our affinity has grown with Lynn, which we love to see, and our own personal level is still 14, but closer to being 15. We're like one step closer. I think that was all the quests we currently have, or all the missions we currently have queued up. Aside from this one, but it's not raining. So, it is dark now, though.